Can you come up with a clickbaity stream title? Oh, wait a minute. I'm alive. Okay. Give me a second. For my for my Twitch, for this game, yeah, let's have chat come up with a few more clickbaity stream titles. Okay, so it's either high stakes or dramatic, or the humor plus hype. Okay, let me just switch to the face cam so that I could see people. Well, I can't see people, but you can see me. Hello, folks. It's me. I'm back. I'm back, and we're live, and we're sit up properly now today, cause my caretaker's back. Hopefully, I don't catch anything from her, but it's been a few days. She's feeling a little bit better. Yeah. There's a every mission's a funeral. I don't think it's that quite that bad for the for this game. I thought XCOM was brutal. Then I met Chaos Gate. Overpowered sad boys in 40K. Oops, all warp surge is kind of nice. Yep. Yep. Okay, that seems well enough. But yeah, I'm back. I'm just looking through all the various different things. The start of the stream is scream. The start of the stream is already scuffed. But anyways, you know what? I'm just gonna thank my members before this gets any worse. Thank you, Apilux, Manta, Rafa Vega Chapa, Techno, Amislam, as well as Burton for being members at the time of streaming, getting to watch vids early, getting some cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. Need only 2 more members before the next tier, but we'll see if that's going to work out or not. But anyways, thanks for people being here. If you're here at the start of the stream, you're amazing. But let's just see if there's more people joining in a little bit later. Okay, I'm just gonna switch to my PC screen. There we go. Get the Chaos Gate Demon Hunters gameplay up. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could get the new overlay to work. So let me. What do I want to do? Well, first off, I need to download the new overlay. Okay, I need to download the new overlay, then open it in GIMP. And see if things are going to work out. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing much, much better, being able to sit up and stuff. I've got some work coming in a little bit later today. Right, I'm going to image crop to content. No, let's go ahead and... I don't think crop to content works here. I'll see if I could fuzzy select the area around the... Yeah, there we go. And invert the selection. Crop to selection. Maybe. Okay. And let's go with scale the image. We'll go with 90/20. Okay, so the image it generated for me is a little bit too big. So big. Scale it for now. And if I could scale it to... what happens if I scale it to 1080? Would it skew the image too much? It's a little bit too skewed, I think. Okay. Just give me a second. Yeah, it's I know we're super delayed, but um image scale image to 1080p. Yeah, and then let's see if I could export it to my pictures. Go to Chaos Gate overlay. And see if this works. Go to this picture.
I am not doing well emotionally.
Oh, that's sad to hear, buddy. Feel free to vent in the chat while I get this to try to get this to work. Um, yeah. Okay. So this is a little bit better in terms of what I want to see, but it is a little bit too small in terms of the gameplay window. So it's just me having to resize everything. Okay. Yep. Feel free to vent in the chat, buddy. That seems good enough-ish. Let me size it down. It's a little bit too big. So big.
Greetings from India.
Hi.
I hope you have a great time with the game and a wonderful week ahead.
Hi, Valabesh. Thanks for being here, buddy. It's nice to have some friends over from various different places. I haven't had, well,
Hey bud,
I haven't had a viewer from India before, so that's new. But still, hope you have a wonderful time here. Um, as you can see, I'm a quadriplegic streamer. I'm not sure how much you can see regarding my physical ability, though. But yeah, I'm quadriplegic, so that means that my hands don't work. I'm sitting on a wheelchair right now. I'm not sure you can see the wheelchair, but yeah, we're doing fine-ish. We're doing better than. Let me just see if I could expand this window a little. Yep.
he's clearly lying, winky face.
Yeah, and Silvala here is just here for the memes and stuff. Wait, is the little chatty guy not working again? Let me do a little good old microphone test to see if I'm actually working or not. First off, I'll pop you out and then switch to the Twitch.
Testing.
Hey, the little guy's still talking. That's fine. And I'm going to
Howdy howdy.
howdy, manna. I'm a little bit late on the gameplay today because I'm testing out the new overlay and see how it looks. I wanted a more Grey Knights inspired overlay, so yeah, there's that.
When I am not having an emotional breakdown. Feeling like I am making the right choices in front of me, but I feel like I will get back to you on that.
Yeah. But okay. The thing is, as far as feelings go, they're okay. You can have feelings. Don't what's the word? Uh don't devalue. Not devalue is not the right word I'm looking for. Don't uh what's I can't figure out somehow I've forgotten the words that I actually wanted to say, but um don't it's not quite devalue. What's the word I'm looking for? Um Invalidate. That's a word. Don't invalidate your feelings. Feelings are completely valid, but they're not valid um for making decisions. I'll say that they're not reliable metrics for making
In
life decisions. Yep.
WH40K, Primarch Fukin said to Primarch Ferrus Manus, flesh is weak, but deeds endure.
Hooray! We have another I am so happy that this game is bringing out all the WH40 all the Warhammer fans. Flesh is weak. I would love to be
Hiya Valabesh. And Selvala. The algorithm is working.
yay. 'Tis the algorithm.
Howdy Manta.
Hail be the algorithm. The flesh is weak, but the algorithm endures. I wonder if our relying on the algorithm is going to be praise be to tech gods, to the Omnissiah. I think we should lead with that.
Hello.
Yep. I guess the algorithms.
Lucan is a good boy, if you can call a 12-foot tall mountain of a demigod boy, lol.
Hooray. I'm so happy that I'm slowly but surely getting recommended, well, getting all the right people to join in on the stream.
Now if Poland ball memes become fully realized, someone from Pakistan will join the chat followed by a Brit.
Well, he said he's from India, so I'm not. He doesn't mean that he's Indian, right? But yeah, we only need. Let's just get started on the game, shall we?
Praise be to the Omnissiah. Praise be to the machine god.
Hooray! Okay, so anyways, we'll. Okay, so how do you like the new overlay, folks? It looks pretty good, doesn't it? It looks pretty good for now. Yeah. It's a little bit of a better cropping.
Indeed,
yep.
It is pretty smooth.
Wait, why are you not working? Why do you refuse to work?
Looks phenomena.
Phenomena? I hardly know her. Yeah, so you could make the next step in our game plan is to make give our little Manta here some new clothing items. I might give him a couple of augments to match. But yeah, that's going to be next. But right now we just need 2 more members to be able to get some more emotes. So if you're considering helping out the channel, check out the membership program. But well, there's 12 viewers right now, so I think I'm going to start off with a Scamazed little thing going on. Yeah, the algorithm's working in my favor, so I'm happy about that. So what is our little
Execution Force update? We get assay Sonorum units?
We could. The thing is, we could. I could buy that. That is certainly. It's DLC, but like I said, I'm very, very. I really want to get some DLC, but I didn't actually get it when it came out, and I regret everything. When it was on sale, like 50%, 75% on sale. And I regret it so much because I didn't know I was gonna like this game this much. And I put it in the basket, but now I have to wait for the next sale to get the DLC, unless we get some sort of contribution from the viewers in chat or something to get the DLC. But I think I need to be financially responsible and get the DLC when it's on sale. Okay, so okay. Let's go ahead and get our whatchamacallit. Wait, where's our... Oh, okay. I need to actually start a poll. Did you like the video? Did you remember to like the video? Yep. And oops. Start the poll. This really helps out. Okay. Enough of a dilly-dally. let's get started on the game already. Right, little PNG tuber? Yeah, right. Okay. Let's load the game. When was that? Okay, so I decided to play one battle off camera.
Let's go.
Let's go. As is that a? Yeah, I know it's Mario, but จ๋า
เปิดไฟนี้ไม่ได้เหรอ
ไฟมันส่องเข้ามา
อ๋อ แล้วถ้าไฟอันเล็กนะ
ลองเปิดดูสิอือ
เขากินข้าวแล้วมองไม่เห็นข้าวได้ไหม
ได้โอเค
ก่อนนั่งกินข้าวบนเตียง
จ้ะ Yeah, anyways, so there it is. Let's look at our star map. We're here. Our void shields are damaged for 3 more days. But we'll need to fix it. But that's fine. When I traveled over here, they got my void shields got QP'd. And we have a growing the bloom.
Oh yeah, Biggie, have you seen a picture of Robert Gilliman?
Robert Gilliman? What's wrong with Robert? Like, who exactly is Robert Gilliman? And why should I be interested? Yep. Robert Patterson? No. Gilliman? Oh. Ice Knight, thanks for the subscription. Thanks, buddy.
Robert Gilliman is the Primarch of the Ultramarines and current Lord Commander of the Imperium. Whoa. Ice Knight?
Okay, so he just looks like Julius Caesar, doesn't he? I guess he does. Thanks for the subscription. Hopefully I will be able to yeah, he looks like Julius Caesar. Hopefully I'll be able to satisfy your cravings for Warhammer 40K content. Okay, we need to extract 5 seeds. I'm not sure if that's going to be okay, but this is the this one gets spot a rank 6 chaplain, a level 2 tier 2 psi cannon, which is a strict upgrade, Narcedium, Tesium, a tier 3 Terminator armor, which we'll need, and a tier 2 war gear. We'll see if we get anything interesting or not. Alright. Let's go ahead and have a look at the mission. Get this extract 5 seeds deed. Okay, so Artemis, Trogdor, and Manta are gonna be our go-to units here, I think. We're gonna need to get our librarian up to a higher level as well. And I think the end game requires us to have 8 knights rather
Yes,
than...
I ask you see him because you should note his paint scheme, blue, white, and gold. Now, do you know Robert Gilliam from Gundam?
Okay, let's see. Xeon Ace Mobile Suit Pilot featured in the Mobile Suit Variation Entertainment Bible series. Personal colors were blue and yellow. Okay. So he's a man of culture, I assume. Human, old type, blonde male. Part of the Royal Guard, of course. He piloted a Zugok E as well. One of my favorite mobile suits. Wait, does he have a friggin' Zugok E in... He was in the MS mobile suit variation. Giran Zabi's personal guard. Pata.
เฮ้ย
หอมมาก Okay, her food is just going to ruin my diet today. Right.
ดัมมี่
Okay, let me see if I could see get his Zugok E.
It isn't confirmed, but it's implied that the Ultramarines paint scheme was
Yep.
inspired by Robert Gilliam's paint job on his Saku,
Yeah.
and Robert Gilliam's name was inspired by Robert Gilliam's name.
Yep. So he piloted the Zugok E, which is one of my favorite units. Yep. So okay, I'll just give you an image of the Zugok E. But of course, man, you have to distract me from the actual gameplay. But we're going to be... How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for nearly 30 minutes and haven't gotten started the gameplay. You're making me scam my viewers. Okay. But anyways, we have a
Just
silencer.
a fun interesting thing I found out the other day while talking with my brother.
Right, but okay, let's get started before we scam our viewers any further. We've gotten two lightly wounded units. Do we want to actually bring them onto the battle, or do we actually want to? Yeah, let's just bring them to the battle. It is more important to. Oh wait, wait, did I not? Did I not set them up and save? Is this a correct save file then? Okay. Right, so if we're gonna bring them like so. Let's just bring our units that aren't hurt, shall we? Because I had a mission off camera where I actually needed to set the guys to not have any special weapons. All right. Extract 5 seeds. Swap you with Techios. Oh. Hi, CTF Art. Thanks for the subscription. We're bringing people out of the woodworks today. I'm so happy about that. Oh, I did save. But...
Whoa. Art.
Yeah, okay, so... Here's our setup so far. Let's look at our loadout. So... We have a Stormbolter, Rune's Witness as a Stormbolter. And our melee weapon is our 100 XP Force Sword. Good. Our war gear is a Sacred Incense, I think. Did we go with a Sacred Incense for the extra WP? extra willpower is good. The other alternative is Purity Seal of Precision. No, let's not. But we need to look at our armor. Currently, you're equipped with the extra willpower one. Yeah. We'll need to use the extra willpower. And extra...
Warhammer 40K is full of references to other stuff, it's hilarious. The upcoming DLC for Rogue Trader is adding the Arbits, the SWAT police of the Imperium. They are literally just Judge Dredd rip-off.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just happy that I think it's just a given, kind of, that Warhammer is just ripping things off, considering it's just such an a universal IP. Yeah, that's better. Such an old IP, and you could just get. I think it's just a bunch of fan stuff. Okay, so over here we have Tekios here with a Immaculate Deed. That's what she said. That's what she calls it, I think. With the ranged attack with crits, crag grenades. We're hoping to get some better grenades for the end game. Doug Bors has Ogun's Edict that strikes adjacent targets with 50% crit. Plus 2 crit damage. We could upgrade the crit damage as well, but I think our armor has plus focus. So yeah, I think increased willpower is decent. Increased focus is very good as well. So that's all well and good. And Savala here has the Light Singer. Let's hopefully get some more armaments and things before the end game, shall we? You also have an armor with double space for the Sancting Shard and the Liber Demonicum, which lets you get 85% on the teleport boost, 85% on the Ruthless Precision, 100% on the first strike as well. 2 first strikes per turn. What about you?
The Lightbringer? Oh no, not Linkara.
Haha. And over here we have a auto ability, rapid reload, support fire, teleport boost. Actually, with this, do we want to... You know what? Because you're the more... Okay, let's switch out the loadout here. Since you're more dependent on the Ruthless Precision and stuff, I'm going to switch out your weapon for the halberd. Because now you have a 100% chance to first strike when enemy moves in. Yep. I could even upgrade it to give it extra use. But I'll wait for the tier 3 weapon. It's gotta be a little bit better. It's a Light Singer, not a Lightbringer. Which means that so Vala here will have the not the Force Sword, the Falchion with extra crit. We need the extra bits here to give us the 40% crit chance. Wait, why is this 40% crit? Instead of 50. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Wait, is this the passive? No, this is the plus 10 resilience. What is your passive, Savala? Oh, you have Venerable Soul. So you're the one with plus 1 max WP at rank 1. Plus 1 used for the equipped servo skulls. Okay. That's a little bit scuffed. That you have servo skull use. I mean, servo skull use is broken. Don't get me wrong. But at towards the end game, there are better abilities. But Artemis here has Engine Bane. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's go to the Teleportarium. Let's just absolutely decimate the enemy here. Start the mission. Get our seeds extracted. That's what she said. Let's start the game without spending half an hour just talking about random stuff. Random BS, go! Go Moon Knight meme. Okay. And we want to try to end this game as quickly as possible so we start a new campaign. And the question will be, for those of you who are subscribed and
Are you certain the bloom is
joining
here,
us.
Hector?
The moon
This is a
haunts you.
bustling industrial world.
The omens are plain. There is bloom spawn below. They corrupt the minds of the weak and the unworthy. Purge the unweak.
yeah, so for
Unleash me.
you guys who are in...
Oh no, the overlay blocks the text box.
what? Okay. Oh, the text box on top. Okay. Don't worry, we'll make some changes. Okay, let me just go and fix the overlay real quick. Oh yeah, it's gonna block the text box regardless. Oh man. And if I do this, it's just so much smaller. That's what she said. Okay, let me see if I could. I'm just gonna do the smart thing. I'm just gonna do the smarter thing. Give me a second. If the overlay is gonna block the text box, then...
I watched your stream last night for the first time. It was very therapeutic.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Diesel Boy. 420 blazing it. Okay, I'll need to actually move the overlay up like this, I guess. And if it helps out, then if I'm glad to be of help
Hi,
or
Diesel.
service.
Welcome friends _ biggie love.
Yeah, I'm just happy that I'm able to help out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this overlay down slightly. Then move you down slightly. I'm going to move you down somewhere like here. And yeah, just make the overlay a little bit less. I think that's good enough. Yeah. There we go. I think that's going to be the general gist of the overlay for now. We're not losing out on much by cropping it. There's still just enough 40K look that this is going to be fine. Oh, lots of subscribers today. Hi, Diesel Boy. Thanks for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Much better.
Yep. But thanks for the help, Mana.
Whoa. Diesel boy.
Affirmative. They are close. We will
Oh.
find them, Commander.
Okay, we've found somebody. Let's see. We got the librarian. Let's move the librarian up as far as we can.
This calls for a guile. At the Rando Manta, you successfully redeemed guile for 30 LP.
Thanks for that redeem, Mana. I needed to get some exercise in. So, for those of you who are new to the stream, we have redeems. You get exclamation point redeems to check out what's available. Watching and interacting with the stream gets you LP, which lets you redeem those things. And exclamation point LP reveals how much LP you have.
At once.
Brothers, do your worst. Double protect.
They tried to walk through the door. Hey. Rude.
Down that putrid life.
So rude. Okay. At the very least, that didn't cost me anything. Right.
Ready to serve. Who? Your orders.
So let's talk about the various units here. Our Purgitator is the go-to AoE guy. So let's just go ahead and start by throwing a Granada. Next up, we're going to see if we could teleport strike a few of you. Our interceptors are basically the huge damage dealers here. And they have free teleportes. Pretty much.
Stall.
Okay. Did that grab me a seed? That did not grab me a seed. Okay. So we need a way to extract seeds for sure. So, okay. I damn it. Give me a second. I need to Alt F4 out of that. I forgot to save. Because apparently grabbing the seed is okay with that?
หอมใช่ไหมล่ะ
ป้อนโอ้โห
ป้อนอะไร
กาแฟให้หน่อย
ไม่เดี๋ยวรับป้อน
โ
We need a Gundam for this seed.
No, not Kira Yamato. Okay. Let's try pressing continue. See if this actually resets the battle or not. Because this is a reload. This is the way the reload works. If we Alt F4 out of the battle, yep, it restarts at the beginning of turn. So instead of doing stuff, oh, like this. Okay, mission start. The thing is, we probably want to try to crit the enemy. So it's going to be Doug, I think.
Yeah. I am here to serve. Yes, Commander.
Let's start from where we had before. Let's go ahead and do the Crag. Alternately, we could use the frag and then just knock them back. I'm not sure if these guys are immune to knockback or not, though. I want to see if we could knock them back closer to the other units in the back.
Target acquired.
If you still breathe, fight!
Okay.
What is your will? Storm. Hail. My blade is ever ready. Unleash me. Ready to serve. Techios. I'm here to serve.
Okay, who's our dual swords person? No, that's not you.
At your command.
You're the dual swordsy person, so let's go ahead and do the teleport. We'll teleport you all the way back here.
In an instant.
There we go.
Pull the seed from this rot.
Wait, extract. Okay, so that gave me 2 seeds.
What is your will? Your orders. My blade is yours.
I'm going to teleport myself nice and close.
Gliding through the
I'm gonna force strike you.
The pain makes you stronger!
Okay.
I have claimed this Richard Bloom essence. Yes, Commander. Here.
And we now have a shot.
As ordered.
Hopefully. Okay.
Firing on target.
What about you?
Here.
Let's force strike you like so. And that leaves us with a nice little shooty shoot.
Firing now.
Bonk.
Bonk's also another redeemable.
Enemies destroyed.
Okay. So there's that. Okay, good. There's more there's the bloom over here. Currently we are We have successfully extracted how many seeds? 1, 2... well, 4 seeds. And we'll do just a bit of movement.
The foe is close. Let the hunt
Okay.
continue. What is your will?
Let's see if we could move in without triggering anybody. Should be safe.
Boars.
Okay. Over here.
I am here to serve.
All right, Selvala. Move right in.
As ordered.
And then last but not least, our librarian. You know what? Just stay in cover. Will they walk out? Okay, since they're not walking out, I'm going to use 1 Imperial Domination to reduce the warp.
Unleash me.
You go here.
Praise the Emperor.
You go over here.
Referring back to my Warhammer Gundam reference earlier, the real Gundam faction is the Tau. They literally have Gundams and are very Japanese coded.
I also heard from lore that they're the youngest race, and they're only like 6,000 years old in terms of becoming sentient and existing, and they like just realized, right? Not existing, but becoming a civilization. So we are the Eldritch Horrors to them as human beings. Imagine there's a lore bit. They dug up a dreadnought and then realized that it's 10,000 years old. Let's kick down the door. Hi.
They come. Today we shall be tested.
Okay. So there's 2 bloom spawns to destroy. There's a bunch of seeds we need to harvest. And we harvest the seed by slashing them.
Yes, Commander. My
Let's go ahead and
ever ready.
use a couple of granadas. We have a frag granada and a crag. Start by cragging. Why are you not able to crag?
Your orders? At your command.
I guess it's because you're in the way. So let's teleport you all the way to the back here.
Oh yeah, the Tau find new ways to get horrified by humanity. Their reaction upon first seeing a warlord titan in battle was horror as they realized that the mountain in the distance was moving closer. And it was not a mountain.
That's no moon.
At your service.
Literally
Your command.
a Star Wars moment. That's no moon, it's a space station. Okay, so here's a nice crag. So what we're gonna do is throw a crag in such a way that it'll destroy this as well as okay, we're going to just... yeah, okay. Hopefully this will destroy this little thing as well. And we'll knock back the dude.
Opening fire.
This is a really good crag.
The foe
Not quite.
bleeds.
But the Tau are the new kids on the block. An Imperial cruiser flew by some backwater planet and saw a bunch of blue aliens hitting each other with sticks. The Imperium soldiers just left them alone. As they thought you, primitive Xeno suck, and just left. Asterisk scum.
Okay, let's see how far you could shoot. You can't shoot this for some odd reason.
My blade is ever ready.
Yeah. Standing ready.
What is your will? Standing ready.
I am here to serve. Hail.
I'm halfway torn between. Oh wait, this is a blast over an area. 1 at range 10. It deals 0 damage to inflict stuns. So if I remember correctly, this is just auto stun.
Then the planet got immersed in a massive warp storm that lasted a few thousand years. When it finally cleared, those blue aliens has somehow become a technologically advanced spacefaring civ.
Ah. I love those kinds of stories when.
And decided to start expanding into the stars to spread the word of the greater good, with capital letters.
This is too warp for stunsies.
Techios. The Emperor lights our path.
I'm going to warp you in. Over here.
Praise the Emperor. Your command.
Let's see other people shoot them. Oh, that's bad.
Glory to Xyphos.
I could have actually gotten a seed there.
They believe in helping each other, no matter your alien race, being disciplined and focused on your objectives, and actually providing aid when needed.
Here.
Overall, they are not that grim dark.
Darn it. Let's try that again.
Their grim darkness comes from the fact that they are innocent babies coming into a horrific universe that will rip them to pieces at the moment notice.
Yep. Hooray! So we're I think that's what's the meme. Are we the baddies? Literally the "Are we the baddies" meme. Okay, well, we'll retry this. Let's go ahead and move Artemis over here.
Affirmative.
Techios.
Techios here.
My blade is ever ready. At your command. It will be done.
Bonk. Yeah, baby.
We will not fail against this menace. The reaping has come.
Brothers, strike for the chapter.
Okay, now we save.
I mean, they aren't slouches in a fight, but they are still discovering how messed up the universe is. Also their leaders, the Ethereals, are kinda of the opinion
Yes,
that the
Commander.
universe would be better if
Unleash
everyone
me.
was forced under Tau rule, by force, or not.
Hi, Baron. Hi, Baron. Thanks for the subscription. Hooray! Everybody's here and subscribing. I'm so happy. I'm so
Whoa.
happy that we're getting a bunch of
Baron.
people jumping in.
With alacrity.
Feel free to jump in and have a nice little convo.
My blade is ever ready.
I'm trying to do this better.
I am his will.
With Scrag.
I strike true.
Your orders?
Storm.
Here.
And we'll do this. Shoot.
For the Emperor.
Knocked you back. Very good.
Your command. My blade is yours.
And let's do a bunch of teleporting strikes.
A fun story involves the Tau's first meeting with the druggery. They met on friendly terms, trading and having a nice old time. Eventually, the druggery asked for some Tau ambassadors to take back
Yes, Commander.
to their home world.
Okay. Drukari. Yeah, it's the Drukari. So can you go to the home world? Oh wait, are the Drukari the ones with the, like the elves? And they have the craft worlds?
The Tau agreed, and when they met the druggery next, the Dark Elves said, "Hey, check out this cool thing we made." The thing was a massive meat golem made from the flesh of the ambassadors.
Emperor, guide my hand.
Let's just stun him. We stunned him and got him the
Another
seed. Let's hopefully execute them.
Power.
Okay, we
I
couldn't
am the
execute them.
Emperor's fury. Feel the bite.
Glory to Zyphos.
I
Hooray for the seed.
from this rot.
One more.
Still moaning and begging for death. The druggery then raided some Tau worlds for servants and supplies before dipping out. The Tau learned not to deal with the druggery from that.
Yeah, so that's that's probably the That sounds fun in a bun, right? Oh wait, you're almost at extra 90%. Let's do the domination. And probably Overwatch. Overwatch.
Securing position.
Move here.
Affirmative.
Overwatch.
Foul heresy approaches.
In the darkness we thrive.
Okay. The bloom
What is
rises.
your will?
I am here to serve.
Yes, Commander.
You.
Unleash me.
Okay, this looks like a good
The Tau actually don't mind working
Crag.
with the Ildari, the ones with the craft worlds. The Tau do think they are massive superstitious weirdos though, as the Ildari's tech relies on soul power.
Purge.
Ray.
The enemy is wounded.
No duh.
Praise the Emperor.
Praise the Emperor.
Right, Zavala, move in.
In an instant. Face me.
Ooh, stuns. Wow.
Power.
For the Golden Throne.
Look at all them free actions from the crits. That is redonkulous.
Another battle ends in triumph.
Okay, so crit build is so Borkin. It's redonkulously Borkin. You just go and extra turnsies into extra turnsies into extra turnsies.
The Tau have no psychic capacity and have only a minuscule presence in the warp. They don't believe in the warp or psychic powers,
Oh
thinking it's
dear.
all just advanced tech made by weirdos.
Moving swiftly.
Oh, the sweet summer child. Sweet, sweet summer child energy.
We crit those and those and those.
Let's kick down the door. Okay, don't set yourself on fire. No two people are not on fire here. This game's also very accessibility friendly as well. If you couldn't tell. The key to a good
They
accessibility
actually
is
have faster than light travel so they don't have to use warp travel. In fact, demons will often outright ignore Tau as the demons barely perceive the Tau's existence.
It's interesting because
Didn't mean to type that twice.
orders.
But typing that twice is just as nice.
Ready to serve.
Here.
And again, we have a hello there. Bonk.
Rally, fools! Your fate shall be tested.
Look at all them. Look at all them bloom spawns.
Although, there is one specially named town named Commander Farza'ite who it seems Kern has an eye on, since Farza'ite wields a Kern demon blade that he found on a cultist planet they battled.
Okay, do we have a... Wow, look at all that. Unfortunately, that does mean not gathering the seeds. So, with that...
I'm here to serve.
Yes, Commander.
Yep, so Vala, you need to teleport in. Like right over here.
With alacrity.
And let's do the zippity zap zop.
Every so often, in battle, Farsight will start going into a bloodlust and start hearing voices in his head. However, he usually shakes the feeling off and thinks, man, I must be getting tired.
Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Must have been the wind.
Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Whenever the Tau do confront
8.
demons, the Tau just assume they are just another race of aliens.
And we could warp charge. Yep. Look at all them attacks. I think that's so many seeds lost. Okay.
Chain lightning yet. I am overthinking stuff and being very unkind to myself.
Yeah, that's like overthinking stuff is okay, I got it. There's nothing wrong with overthinking stuff either. But that's just your brain trying to cope with all the various different things. It's just your brain trying to cope with all the various different things that that's actually happening to you. So nothing wrong with overthinking. I'm like, for example, right now I'm overthinking how to play this game significantly. and trying to get as many seeds as possible. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that the
Take some deep breaths and get a warm drink like a coffee or hot cocoa or just some water to help cool down.
that'll help. I mean, it's more of realizing that your thoughts right now don't have any real bearing on what's happening to you. Because it's just, how do I say this? It's just automatic responses. Automatic responses to a threat that doesn't really exist. Well, because people like literally humans.
I got a letter that I perceived as doom.
Ah,
What is your will?
So my
That's-
brain reacted.
yeah. So yeah, that's a great way of looking at it. For what? Yeah, that's definitely a good way of
I am
perceiving
here
it,
to serve.
and realizing it's just perception, right? And a reaction, and a natural reaction to things. That's the first step to grounding yourself, and slowly realizing that all that stuff is like what I always compare it to is like the experience might be different, but it's stuff that's kind of external to that's kind of automatic and external. Like you could see a it could be like a thunder strike or a thunderstorm, and if you it is as reactionary to a bit of lightning striking. Like it's completely normal to react to a lightning strike with a flinch, and the same way it's completely normal to react to something like a letter with the same it's valid to react to the same threat. Like yeah, with something as just give me a second while I move.
It would be
yeah.
like you getting a letter saying you're not getting your health care. Would be whatever or similar would be.
Yeah, it'll suck. Okay. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna suck, because it'll suck.
Foul intruders. They will not prevail. Here's a good spot.
Just wait. Brothers, stand ready.
Ready to serve.
Okay. Like when I okay, just give me a second while I
In an instant.
hop in here. Nice.
Pull the seed from this rot.
That's plus one stun.
I've claimed a seed. I am the Emperor's fury. Glory to Zyphos!
I'm going to use Teleport Strike now. I'm going to skip the dude with the extra seed. Can I warp charge? Warp charge will destroy everybody, but yeah, we don't need warp charge here.
Another foul seed claimed.
Okay. Right. So now I'm getting more used to using or getting the seeds. Gonna warp you here.
With alacrity.
Because that'll be free.
Will only make us stronger.
Hopefully this will be a seed claiming as well. Good.
Another foul seed claimed.
Okay, so that's a relatively good example of how to claim the seed, I guess, in comparison to before where it's just
Haste.
let me just throw this here. Free speed.
To Xiphos.
Your orders?
Okay, so we have a... What do we have? Let's start by using Imperial Domination to reduce the warp. I'm going to use one action to move you out of the way. And then Overwatch.
Securing position.
You will also use Overwatch.
On my way.
Dumb stuff that proves we would be in the blessed timeline. Trump brings back the draft.
Ooh. I mean, like, my country has the draft, so...
Waiting for targets.
It's not as bad as you'd think it would be. Yeah, that's definitely copium talking. You have still like 6 warp points. I wonder if I could actually do a warp attack.
It's not like we have active wars going on.
Do I immediately move in?
Still thought WW3 would be Pakistan vs India. Or India vs China. Russia too cooked.
Yep. Hey, rude.
None may stay our wrath. They come to their doom.
Pew-pewed. Cool. Whoa! We just friggin' off the enemy unit. That is impressive.
Here. Here.
Yeah, we just off the enemy unit using Overwatch. That is amazing.
Your orders.
Gonna use the Crag first. Nice.
Standing ready.
Storm.
We're gonna use your smite. No, let's actually just use your normal shot here.
Opening fire.
Give you some XP.
Enemy down.
Your command. Unleash me. Your end is near.
+2 damage. And let's see.
Yes, Commander.
Your command.
I don't think there will be a draft. America military too up as it is.
Yeah, that is true-ish. Let's just use this to
Feel my wrath.
finish you. Good
The
show.
source of this corruption has been cleansed.
Yep, we needed the XP for you. But okay, so for us to gather seeds, it's important that we use melee. Melee grabs us seeds. Yeah. And I'm not sure if it's just grabbing a seed or just are crits the more important thing. Because if a crit is required, then that's all well and good. So much requisition. I'm just happy about that. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. We're going to get ourselves a chaplain. Let's look at this. Is it a strict upgrade? This is a Psychic Onslaught for 2/4, +2 range, +1 crit damage, and has a
Huzzah,
chance to...
victory.
This is going to be Enraged Affliction. We'll see. What is this now? This is that gives +25 resistance. Meh. Let's look at our armor. Okay. This is a grade 3 armor, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. It just grants a bunch of armor and resistances. Okay, let's skip this. We will take this. It's a strict upgrade. We'll take it for now. Let's confirm. Okay. And And let's have a look at the star map here. Next place we need to go is where? We need to go here before this finishes. Okay. We're gonna go to the Strategium because I want to look at our chaplain. And what does the chaplain do?
Cadulon.
Is he friggin' skull-faced? Oh wait, that's so cool looking. We can't change his head.
Unleash me. Unleash me. Cadulon. The Emperor lights our path.
Let's look at your abilities. So what is a chaplain? Let's look at all of our various different things. You have mental focus as a thing. Crits a target with a ranged attack, gains 1 AP. Yep. What is this? Upgrades litany gains +1 use. Execute an enemy gains... Wait, each knight who executes an enemy gains an additional +1 AP. This is a permanent focus boost. Invocator of Focus. Each knight has a 15% chance to gain +1 warp point using Warp Charge, Cybolt, Force Strike. What's this? +2 armor permanently? Meh. Words of Power. Each knight gains +1 crit damage. Crit damage, crit damage. Yeah, this is just going to be kind of like slightly win more. This is each knight who executes an enemy gains additional +1 AP. But we need to get executions reliably. But we're not getting the playing through, we're not getting that many executions reliably. So this probably be a discard. I'm not a fan of this. But we do have a mental focus that when this particular knight crits the target with a ranged attack, +50% chance to gain 1 AP. So we're going to use mostly ranged attacks, I guess. What is this ability? Emperor's Will. Targets the knight at any range gains +2 WP. Reduces 1 AP. Okay, so basically you could transfer will points to a different target, I guess. Man, I don't like this ability at all. There's a passive +1 armor. Litany of Hate. Yeah, this is just a extra execute. Yeah, this might crit with a ranged attack. The thing is, you need to be able to crit with a ranged attack, which is going to be rough. What is this? This is Provoke. Warp Charge affects crit and upgrades the area. Yeah, not the biggest ability here. Invocation of Focus is the one that's mostly going to be important because this is a passive. This is this is a free equipment slot, which is kind of nice. What about here? Okay. Alright, so as cool as this guy is, I'm not sure if he's gonna be our part of our final member.
โตอยู่คนเดียว
Because it doesn't seem to be able to do enough damage. The only thing that he's good for is just providing yeah, I think chaplains just provide extra bits of
Oh,
focus.
I just remembered. The Tau actually have humans who often join their ranks because it's better than working for the tyrannical Imperium. They are often called ULLA, and this is a slur LOL.
Hooray! Wonderful. What is going to be our go-to thing to do, though, with these guys? Yeah, okay, so we're going to keep the invocation of focus, I think. No, actually, I'm not sure if we're going to retrain you, even. It's nice to have you around. But I feel like the only two things that is worth that's interesting is having the mental focus and ruthless precision, but you don't have any extra triggers. Yeah, I don't think he's worth the XP to upgrade, unfortunately. You have Provoke, but that's not very useful. You have the Emperor's Will, which is kind of not very useful. Yeah, it's not worth the upgrade. Unless, like, if he becomes better. Okay, let me just think of how to train him, if we're going to train him. We're gonna definitely need the equipment slot. Is this going to, like, yeah, this is just a slightly worse this is just a slightly worse interceptor. And he has an aura that provides willpower, but we're never really out of willpower, are we? But let's look at your loadout, though. Let's look at your ranged weapon. You're still forced to use storm bolters. Oh, we do have a Crozius Arcanum. So what is this? So Crozius afflicts vulnerable when you strike an adjacent target. So basically, we're trying to give the opponents vulnerable. There's just so many different, better ways to vulnerable a target, though. Yeah. Unless we want to challenge, put a bit of challenge to the game, I don't think he's worth the investment. You're forced into Terminator armor too, so that's bad. So if we go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, the only other thing that's going to be useful is the Emperor's Will. You know what? We'll keep you in the back burner for now, and we'll figure this out. Let's keep going to the this area. Give me a second while my chat refreshes. Okay, our void shields are operational now, so that's good. Right. We don't have enough servitors for this. We could repair the hull. Alternatively, we could... What is this? So this is 14 servitors. 12 servitors for increased... Yeah, I think we're going to save our prognosticars. Let's repair our hull. It's better than not doing anything. No, 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 no. We're heading here. Oh!
I have grave news, Commander. Our prognosticators augur our brother's death in pursuit of the quest you assigned him. We will be holding a rite of commemoration tonight in his honor.
No! Not Biggie!
Whoa. Hotter.
Oh no! Did we... Okay.
No, Biggie.
There goes Biggie. But that does mean that we need to get this
All
Justicar.
right. Streams over LOL.
Yep, stream's over. We do have a someone to relearn his skills. This is the other Biggie. +2 crit on his ranged attacks. Okay, so we'll train a replacement. Damn it! I'm so distraught. Okay, so what do we do here? Looking through here, we have this is +1 to autos. That's okay. Let's see what auto abilities we have. We have Ruthless Precision, which is a crit targets with a melee attack. We have this one, But we don't have anything for here. Yeah. Okay, so what do we... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this dude the turn him to Biggie 2.0. The auto ability we're gonna have is the rapid reload, which is not the most ideal thing, but the other thing that we could do is make him a charge and stun. Which is kind of cool. But okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Well, let's start by renaming you first. Agravald. You'll be Biggie 2.0.
Rao. For Palamede, Ned, Mir, Macias, Herr Kalmar, Kane.
Kane.
Yes, Commander.
Kane. At your service. Kane. Kane.
Yes, Commander.
Kane. Kane.
Okay. That's gonna have to do. And as soon as you're back, you'll be part of the final retinue. There's a Justicar with crack shot. +2 crit damage for all their ranged attacks. I don't think rapid reload requires a... I think I do like getting this Psy Cannon in ranged weapons. Do we even go Psy Cannon on you? I think Psy Cannon is a bit of a tough choice. Critting a target that gives us 1 AP is kinda nice. Getting 4 strike is pretty cool too. Hammerhand crits for sure. Cyborg +1 damage. And plus crit percentage. The thing is, you don't have support fire, so there's no point in giving you rapid reload unless we want to give you extra damage in that department. Okay, we'll cross that road when we come to it, because our dude is not even back yet. Do we even have a memoriam? Yep. But yeah, as you can see here, we have the assassins in a... we have the assassins if we actually want to buy the DLC.
Yes, Commander. Let us commune to defeat our foe. I am extremely impressed.
But Biggie is dead. Do we even have a good reload? I don't think we have a good reload. Okay. Let's keep going. Grr. Bloom activity now? Ooh. Okay.
We need a biggie too, even biggiest than before.
Right. Okay, we're not gonna make it to that far one. So if we go here, I go 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look at what's more important here. This is going to be a low level. This is a servitor. We want servitors. We want the skull upgrades. We definitely also want the falchion here. And we also have a Purgitator if we want to grab another one. But we hardly know her. Over here we have a tier 3 Terminator armor, which is going to be important. We don't have a tier 2 grenades yet. This is going to cost us 11 days. This will be... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to head up this way. I will save. This is on ship. Ship 3. ครับขอซดกาแฟด้วยนะครับ
ผมว่าถึงแล้วก็ถึงที่นั่นให้โทรหาเบอร์ที่ห้อง
Power restore to max. We could get on a project, but we don't have any items. Okay, let's go ahead, backspace here. We'll see if we have enough movement to get here. Yes, we just have enough movement to get to both places. That's good. Right, go to the Strategium. Let's win a mission without using granadas. Okay. So that'll be an interesting thing to try. Let's go ahead and start the mission here. We definitely want Artemis. And let's have a look at knights who want to swap out. So we probably want Trogador. Wait, not Trogdor.
Macius.
Let's swap in mana. And we could try Doug. And we'll swap out Sovala for Alwyn. Yeah, we'll try him out too. So let's see what Alwyn has for us to offer. He has lightning reflexes, increases a +10 focus. Okay, at the very least, he's very good at triggering focus. He has provoke, area 3, range 0. Afflicts star. Okay, so the provoke is close ranged. The Emperor's Will. Target the knight at any range to gain +2 WP. Each knight gains +20. Let's just go to loadout. Pick out some armor. Biggie has the focus armor. Okay, so we have this focus armor. This is the other focus armor. Okay. So we could... Which one do we want to pick? What is this? Provoke targets a blast over 3 +20 resistances. Wait a minute, this is a great... Yeah, let's reassign this from Apilux. We do have an increased crit gun, but we're not going to do much with it. We also have a Arcanium, Crozius Arcanium, if you want something for him. But I think we're going to use the XP sword, rather. No, we're gonna still keep the XP sword on our buddy, the librarian. We're getting the warding staff then. And what do we have for upgrades? So increased damage on 4 strikes, plus willpower, auto upgrades. Yeah. For the Aegis reaction. Yep. I think this is just everything. And we're going to go with the equipment slot of increased focus. And what's our war gear thing going to be? We could get servo skulls. This is tier 1 Medicaid. This is 4 ammo for the disruptor. I mean, we don't have disruptors yet, and this is a good way to get XP. The other thing we could get is this, plus crit on damage. So let's have a look at our auto abilities now. 100% Aegis, okay.
Sir, we have brought the Stevo skulls. What do you mean you ordered servo skulls?
How many Stevo skulls can you have? Okay, let's go back. Alright, we're gonna give Manta all of the various different gear that belongs to... What's his name? Wait, what is this? This is... Oh, this is the serval skull ability. No, that's not the one we want. Is it Doug that's not part of the army right now? Oh, Doug's part of the army right now. So let's swap Doug with... Oh! Do we want to swap Doug with Apilux? No, let's not. We're not using Trogdor, so it's either Techios, Doug, or Apilux. Apilux has a lot of damage right now. You know what? Let's go with Apilux here. So we have this. We also have the heal. Apothecarian. Okay. What do you mean? Support all biomancy abilities can be used at long range. Yeah, we'll try this. Balter, I hardly knew her. No, not this one. No. No, wait. Yes? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is +1 biomancy, but we're not going to grab that. We're fine. Alwyn and Manta. Let's go ahead and go pick your loadout here. Your melee will be the Falchion. Your armor will be the one of these two. This is the plus focus armor. This is the extra war gear armor.
I found out I bent some cards on accident with one of those life point spinner things. Thankfully it was just some bulk and a Grace Titan and Army of the Damned.
Yeah.
And not my demonic tutor.
Tutor, I hardly knew her. But yeah. Let's give you extra focus. Wait, is it going to be extra focus for you? 100%er, 100%er, 80% rapid reload.
Life point spinners. At least it wasn't the dual discs.
Wrong game, mana. Let's go with Heart of Purity for this. %60% for the rapid reload. Teleport boost at 50.
I am beginning to think my LGS is cursed since they moved.
Yeah, they could be. Support fire with rapid reload. double autos. Let's just switch to this, actually.
A true duelist plays any card game with a dual disc. First getting hit by a car, now this, now vent cards.
Yeah. But, oh well. I don't want to say it could be worse, but things are just going to turn out the way they are going to turn out. Oh, wait. Okay, so we have XP for Hail.
This never happened at the old one.
Apilux is our Apothecary. Owen Cadulon is our Chaplain. Yeah, let's try this. I'm actually just happy that a couple of people are jumping in and subbing to the channel.
Thankfully
Today.
it wasn't Truck Kun. Though oddly I wonder where Truck Kun would send me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs today. So happy.
Target seed location identified. However, thermal readings register below.
Finally growing my channel.
We are no wolves of
A few subs at a
Fenris, but
time.
Such factors will not deter us. Elimination of these seeds is paramount.
Look at all them seeds. But this should be easy enough.
Your orders?
This is a
You might even need mods one day.
Mana's kind of a mod. Kind of.
At once.
He's a kind of he is modded on Twitch. Oh,
Powers protect us.
Just wait.
Enemy sighted.
okay. What do we do, Mana? First off, I'm going
I
to...
have some mod powers, I just haven't needed to use them yet.
In an instant.
Hello.
We purge them with granadas.
Whoa, we don't have Granadas this mission. Okay, let's go.
The enemy is wounded.
Bonk.
Executed.
Bonk.
We slay the darkness.
Bonk him on the head.
Executed. Justice.
We got our AP back. And are we going to do anything else? Well,
I'm here to serve.
the thing is, we have a
Extreme bonk.
Lights our path.
hooray!
Yes, Commander.
At the RANDO
Go, go,
Manta,
Artemis.
you successfully redeemed bonk for 10 LP.
Free warp attack. Pew pew.
For the Golden Throne! What is your will? Your orders?
What is Apilux going to do? I forgot to give you this.
This will steal your mind.
Yep, that's a free action.
We strive.
My blade is ever ready.
You're so slow. Do we just pew pew? You know what? We're gonna use our disruptor. Give you some XP.
No match for the Emperor's chosen. Back the fiend! For the Golden Throne!
Get some support fire.
Foe destroyed, Commander. Massius.
Bonk him on the head.
Sanctified and purged.
Yep. Still Borkin as all heck. Right, we have one unit here, one unit here, and one all the way in the back here.
Standing ready.
So we're going to move our slowest units first.
Is yours. Moving swiftly.
As swiftly as you're going to move. Happy Lux. And
Unleash me.
you run and kick it down the door. Excuse me. Interceptor, I hardly know her.
Aye, sir.
The Aegis shields us.
Okay. So which way do we go? We have a unit pretty much ready to tackle us. We're gonna start off with a warp reduction. Next up, we'll probably run you into battle, but let's slowly do so. I don't want to accidentally trigger them.
The Emperor lights our path. What is your will?
Praise the Emperor.
Commander.
There you are. Wait, is that what I think it is? What is that pouch?
Prepare to engage.
Is it a you versus not the guy you told you not to worry about situation? What is that pouch?
That pouch or that paunch?
I'm not sure if it's a pouch or a paunch. What is with that? Okay, I know it's supposed to be an insect. I could see like the little insect eyes and the little insect wings and the little insect things, but it looks exactly like what it exactly looks like. Devs, I know exactly what you're going for here. What is with this pouch?
It's a cute little drawing, what do you mean? He. Congratulations.
Wait,
You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
I accidentally did the wrong thing. Did I even clip it in time now? What is with this pouch?
It's a cute little drawing. Would it make you understand more if I said it wasn't a pouch, but his distended stomach?
It could be just a distended stomach, but certainly not what we're seeing here. Master of Destruction. Ranged attack from gains armor piercing the Lord of Virulence.
Praise the Emperor.
Okay, so let me just think this through.
What is your will? I am here to serve.
We'll use Gate of Infinity. Right? No. Let's start off with Manta. With your free teleporte.
With alacrity.
And we have a teleport strike. There's 1Zs, 2Zs, 3Zs, 4Zs. Okay, those are our free attacks.
Powerless.
Forgot to give you warp speed, the biomancy.
Strike swiftly, brother.
Biomancer, we hardly know her.
With haste.
Okay. Let's ooh. You do have a one of these. Nice. Okay. That's going to be it for a little
My
bit.
blade is yours.
We have a free attack, kind of.
Back, fiend! I am the wrath of Zyphos!
My blade is ever ready.
Do you want Cadulon?
Your will.
Unleash me! Unleash me!
Captain,
My blade is ever ready.
I'm here to serve. At once.
All right, Cadulon. Pew pew.
I am his.
Did that stun you? That's a stun, right?
Yes, Commander.
Oh, we do have a free one of these. Oh, darn it. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
Your orders? Yes, Commander.
Let's just force strike you for sure. Darn it. Okay.
I am here to unleash me.
Darn it. Is it worth the seed?
Slaughtered. Their blight is ended.
Okay. I don't think the extra damage is worth the seed, so let's go ahead and do that. If I did this correctly, I would have been able to... Oh, come on.
Seeking the tainted.
I would have actually been able to collect a seed, but
Lights are pale.
that was poor.
Your command. My blade is yours.
Smash the doors.
Smashing doors.
Silver Knights.
Hi. Ugh.
We shall claim victory with blood.
Auto resurrect is going to be problematic.
At once. Your orders?
What is your will?
Let's go ahead and slice.
The Emperor lights our path.
Unleash me.
Oh wait, this isn't. We don't have the extra turnsies. This is the same turn as before. Okay, that's problematic.
Praise the Emperor.
Right, with that, we're gonna have to leverage some of our disruptor skulls. Definitely. Disruptor, I hardly know her.
Standing ready.
Grab some XP on the way.
Enemy down! No devil shall elude my gaze.
Let's go ahead and guarantee a crit, I guess. +1 stun.
Seed extracted.
Thanks for the seeds.
Justice.
Justice.
We have an auto resurrect, so I have to be extra careful with that, about that.
Advancing. Threat eliminated.
Where's our resurrect? Wait, what happened to the auto resurrect? Did I disable it somehow? I must have. Okay. Let's go ahead and get up here.
As ordered.
My blade is ever ready.
Okay, there's... Let's not accidentally step in the miasma.
My blade is yours.
Excuse me.
Your orders? It will be done.
Don't trigger anybody yet, please. Okay, good.
Standing ready. What is your will?
It does look like there's a army right over there, so we'll take our time. There we go. Having the librarian is just so much better for making sure that we don't overextend. Oh.
You will be silenced. Advancing. Target acquired.
Famous last words indeed.
Matthias. Aurelius.
Praise the at your service.
We have a free teleport, so I'm gonna use this, and I'm going to set the target to like here. I'm gonna use warp charge. So, everybody, let's jump into the action.
Yes, Commander. My blade is yours.
Let's see, we have a... This is +2 move speed and what is it? +4 crit damage. And this is +2 melee and stuns. Let's see if we could make you completely broken.
This will steal your mind, brother.
Yep.
Crush them with might beyond reason.
Iron armed. Okay. Now you need to just dominate a little bit. Reducing them warps.
Your command.
Let's see if this is how many actions is this? You still have one action remaining with this, so we'll do this. We're going to use zippity zap zop. Here's a zippity zap and a zop.
My focus fails me. Praise the Emperor.
You have 2 actions left.
Your orders?
You have 3 actions left. Here's 1.
As you
So to the unworthy.
Hooray! Do we Cybolt? Let's try Cybolting.
feel my
No match for the Emperor's chosen.
You have 2 attacks. Let's use Psychic Shriek. Oh wait, there's 2 more units. I didn't see you there. Okay, that is going to be problematic. Or not. We could just always use extra. I mean, we could use Quicksilver.
What is your will? I am here to serve.
Let's try again. Oh wait, we do have a couple of these, don't we?
Taste my fury!
Okay.
Standing ready.
And we have a warp charged one of these.
Mercy in death! Unleash me.
And we're out of 4 strikes, but hopefully this is good enough.
The bloom has been
Nice.
but I sent more of Nurgo's minions on the way. We should recover your brothers and my seeds.
Okay. Open the warp rift.
Claim the seed.
Okay, this is going to be... Oh, it's alright.
Unleash me.
Let's go ahead and just do a bunch of overwatches.
Trained and ready.
Speed up. Hi! Get shot. Get dunked on! Let's Dominion. Excuse me.
Your orders?
Hi. Excuse me. Kneel before Zod. +1 stun, please.
No demon shall
Okay.
avoid its fate.
Hooray for the crits.
Standing ready.
I am here to serve. At your service.
What's your WP? Oh, we're a little bit too low to...
Standing ready.
The Emperor lights our path.
We're a little bit too low to actually teleport with everybody.
Unleash me. Yes, Commander.
Macius. Aralis.
I think
Aye, sir.
moving you here will be important, because we have some servo skulls we could disrupt with. There's one.
The enemy weakens.
Spooky flying skull attack.
Random BS, go. Disruptor, I hardly know where.
The Emperor lights our path. Moving swiftly. I am here. Blessed ammunition depleted.
Wonderful. And what is it? Target any knight to gain 2 willpower? Ooh. I forgot that this was a thing.
My power is yours. Use it. What is your will?
What is your will?
My blade is yours.
And that's a free action, isn't it? Okay. And we have provoke. With that,
Your orders?
let's use our free warp.
We travel unseen paths.
Hi, everybody.
Your command. My blade is ever ready.
Here.
Cadulon. Cadulon these.
Glory to Xyphos!
Hello, my name is Jeff.
No
Teleport
being
strikes
shall
you.
avoid its fate.
Name's Jeff. Mantis.
Threat eliminated.
And that's everything. Let's just end the turn. And we're gonna use
I am here to
one of
serve.
these. And we're done.
All active Astartes recovered. Beginning teleportation.
I love a couple of those things. I saw a cathedral just now with cathedral windows. That's really cool. Right, we got armory access. Let's see if we have our healing skull. Is that a healing skull? No, that's a hailer skull. Damn it. Targets a blast attack at range 10 over area 4.
Nothing can stop the Imperium.
Yep. What about you? Force strike plus crit. Afflict pinned. I think I'm going to pass on this. Okay, let's pass on this. Because we, as much as this is an upgrade, I think the crit percentage is a little bit low. Just a little. Okay, we can't pass on this. It's a level 3 weapon that we could use for one of our interceptors. And we could actually try to improve the crit percentage. So, it's not bad. And what about here? Gold Mandate. It is a Cyborg weapon, level 2. Plus 25% ranged crit to this ranged attack. Added crit damage. I think we'll have to take this one. But we're not going to upgrade it until we get a better weapon. Level 7 Purgitator. I think we have enough Purgitators. Come on, levels. Manta? 10 XP? Man. Okay, I'm gonna give you the extra XP sword next. Okay, we have a Manufactorium upgrade to get started on. We don't have a lot else to do here. So, we're not going to do any of these upgrades for now. We could get ourselves another one of these Auguriums, but I think
Yippee.
we're gonna grab an Augurium first. And after we're done with that, we could start getting on the Libris Mealis. That's the last thing we're gonna upgrade. And next up, we're gonna go here. Because next is that. Okay. We could just about make it. But we're gonna enter the warp, so let's go ahead and save first. Things like go poorly in the warp. No, here. No, no, no. Okay, so here's something I absolutely hate about this. Okay, you see that? You see what happened there, right? So what happened is, my mouse is here, right? And my mouse is over here. When I press space on this mouse, it goes to the location where my mouse is, rather than going to the spot where I've set previously.
I will depart in my frigate and make direct contact myself. With the bloom outbreak so rampant in this area, it could take me some time.
Can you not simply seize their records? You have the authority.
Such biomancies can be exceedingly complicated. Without examining their patients firsthand, it will be time-consuming to understand their process.
Okay, so if we're going to stay here for some time, it's going to make us unable to... You know what? Let's just see the Emperor cards on our authority. I want to...
With pleasure, Commander.
Yep. Close. You want to be able to get to here. And that's just going to guarantee us a Grimoire. We might actually get more Grimoires if we take it differently. But here is a Balador without master-crafted melee weapons. Meh. Do we even want to do that? I probably want to. What's more important to grab the seeds? I think. Eliminate seed carriers. Yeah, we'll travel here. Right, we have a stratagem, which is all allies gain plus 100% resistance for 3 turns. I'm going to start a new research. Which is, I think we needed this one. Yep. Advanced seeds access, plus 1 seed on extraction. We should have done this much, much earlier. Alright. Danger level low. Chaos detected. A bunch of seeds. Do we want to try to get the glorious steed? I think with 13 we don't need it. I don't need it. I think our priorities will be to get as much XP as we can. Okay. We have Trogdor now. So we'll swap out Trogdor for what's our... Yeah, we'll swap out Trogdor. Apilux goes. Trogdor enters.
Tor.
3 days before Biggie 2.0 comes back. But yeah, I'll win Cadulon Chaplain. Yep, let's go ahead and switch out your loadout. We do have this Storm Bolter with a lot of crit damage. And your ranged weapon will be... We either go with one of our silencers, which is nice. You do have increased silencer damage, but the silencer range. But we also have a better side cannon, so we'll probably just want this one. For Reapers, yeah, I think this is a much better cannon. And as much as I want to upgrade this, we'll need to be patient and wait until we get ourselves something better. Your armor. Switch. Okay, you are wearing the Will of Flame here. We probably want a slightly better power armor for you. And we're good on the War Gear slot. Okay. So you're good. You're good. Do you want some more? You don't need the Conciliator anymore. Oh, okay, we're going to equip you with this just in case we get some better, like more XP for you. And for you, you should grab yourselves maybe either one of the better warding staves. Yeah. This is plus crit damage. I'm going to equip you with this one. Yep. No, wait. What is your focus at? Yeah, this is the better one for you because the Aegis reaction for you is slightly better. Like for your auto ability. Versus you, which requires a little bit of help on the Aegis reaction. Yeah, but we don't have any auto abilities for you at all, so... Okay, so what's gonna happen is that as soon as Biggie 2.0 comes online, we're gonna send Alwyn to retrain. And then we're gonna focus on getting Artemis, Trogdor, Manta, and Biggie online. I will test out Alwyn on how cool he is. Wait, why are you not able to... No Prognosticar. This is disabled. Yeah, Quicksilver is going to be our go-to, I guess. Right, mission start. Oh, and by the way, folks, I'm just going to take this chance to thank my members. So, a little bit of a thingamabob swap here. So, I'm going... Yeah, this is just a thanking to all my members. Because I want to just thank Apilux, Amanda, and Rafael Vega, Chapa, Techno, Amislam, and Burton. Chris Burton for being members at the time of streaming. You guys get some cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. So if you want to support me in that way, feel free to do so as well. We're 2 members away from becoming the next tier on the YouTube membership. And I'll be able to give you even more cool badges and emojis. So, yep. So feel free to support me that way. If not, like the video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you want to see more.
Biggie Biggie hype ::underscore Biggie Biggie love ::underscore Biggie Biggie bonk.
Hooray! But yeah, that's all the it's not the emojis aren't supported on this bot, but it is supported on another bot. So we'll see if that's going that's the only bad thing about this. Anyways, let's switch over to the gameplay footage now. Yep. So if you haven't liked already, feel free to like the video.
This cathedral was home to the heretic Nulinius, though his cult was marked for purging over 300 years ago.
Time, or perhaps something else, seems to have done the deed for you, Knight.
No matter what foul ground our enemy chooses to sow his seeds, we will cleanse it.
Sow his seeds. Okay, so there's one guy here, one guy here, one guy over there. And there's usually another group right on the left. So we'll need to be a little bit careful. Alright, Artemis. Move up.
Taking position. Chaos stirs
See?
within the shadows.
I knew it. Manta could move over here. Don't trigger them yet, please. Good. Trogdor. Breninator, I hardly know her. Breninating the countryside and all the peasants and all the peoples. And their thatched roof cottages.
The ages
The bloom rises. Okay, just give me a second. I'm gonna take a small bath. I'm just wondering if I could hold on until the end of the stream. I'm going to eat. Yeah, you know what? I need to listen to my body. I'm gonna take a small bathroom break, so I'll be right back.
Bathroom break. Chat among yourselves, class. Alright, who likes Nurgle or the Grey Knights here? I took a quiz a while back, apparently I'd enjoy the Inari. The Inari. They aren't quite a full-fledged faction yet, as they are new and primarily focus on Elder, which Games Workshop likes to put aside. Fair enough.
All right. Okay, I'm back. Where is my gaming screen? There you are. All right, forgot to save the game for the start of the mission. Hope my mic's working fine. Hope you guys can hear everything.
Yes, Commander.
And I think it's going to be
Your command.
I wonder if Trogdor
Orders? Talk.
could throw a grenade into the ether. I think that's not going to be worth it. Okay. Well, we are saved, so I want to try it.
It's a bit of a long story, but basically the Eldar hate Slaanesh as that chaos god feasts on their souls constantly. Some
Yeah.
Eldar got together and performed a ritual to resurrect their god of death.
Wounded.
Wait, did it wound the foe? Okay.
And want to pit the god of death against the god of pleasure, and hopefully the death god wins.
You know what? Hey, okay, I have a headcanon. I wonder if you could actually get the headcanon right for me. Right?
The Eldar that are aiding the god of death, Iniad, are known as the Inari.
Ah, okay. I have a headcanon. I'm not certain, right? But I think the rise of Space Marines as or Warhammer as a franchise, well, I'm certainly going to attribute most of it to Space Marine 2. I mean, that game is culture changing, right? No, culturally significant, I'll say that. But I guess I wonder how much of it has to do with the rise of people using AI. Hear me out, because I think the people playing this game, or people are a little bit tuned out, or not tuned out. What's the word?
At your service. What is your orders?
People are a little bit too scared of doing this or jumping in because of the how much lore there is. Like, there's so much lore,
Just wait.
and because there's so much lore, AI is very well slated
Watch
to
over me.
summarize things.
We are the swords of justice.
So being able to summarize a lot of the lore might actually contribute to the ability for people to enjoy Warhammer. How's that for a headcanon?
Standing ready. My blade is ever ready.
Macius.
I'm not a fan of doing this because I do believe that there's a those guys moving in over there. Nope, that should be fine.
An interesting one to be sure.
Yep. Alright, mana gets the teleport strike 1s, 2s, 3s, 4, 5.
Foe down. You have been judged.
Get up!
Okay.
Your orders? Yes, Commander. Praise the Emperor.
Unleash me.
I am here to serve.
Okay, let me throw a Granada.
Yes, Commander. We are the Hammer!
Hammer, I hardly know her.
Affirmative.
What is your will? Captain.
Okay. Cadulon's a little bit too far to contribute from there.
Yes, Commander.
The Eldar are a very impressive race.
Your command.
Impressive in that they accidentally a chaos god into existence.
No, I think I'd rather do this.
I am
Pew
here.
pew. Break the walls down! We do have a free warp for you though, so let's use a free warp.
The Eldar were once the
Oops.
most advanced and populous race in the galaxy. Their tech was so good that they no longer wanted for anything. Food, medicine, entertainment, labor, everything was solved.
Hooray!
Standing ready.
Your command.
I am here to serve.
As you command.
Oh. The pain will set you free.
I guess.
Macius.
At your service.
What's your... Okay, that's going to end your turn.
Unleash me.
We're just going to use the servo skull here, I guess.
To the Golden Throne.
However, this caused the Eldar to become very sedated, and in their sedation they sought excitement to lighten their dull lives. This led them to degeneracy like controlled substances and sideway jogs.
This battle
Ah.
is ended.
Okay.
My blade is ever ready.
And it was all downhill from there.
We strive. Standing ready.
Hooray. Fun in a bun.
What is your will? I'm here to serve.
Go one.
They shall not pass.
Okay, that was silly.
Yes, Commander.
I'm supposed to move you up first.
It will be done.
Just in case we trigger from here. And if we don't, then we could use the Overwatch.
They fell further and further into substance abuse, blood sports,
Ready to
hip
fire.
thrusting sessions, and even further into torture and masochism. And this was species-wide.
Taking
Yikes.
position.
Species-wide hip thrusting. Come on, move in.
going to bed too late.
Then you should go to bed a little bit earlier. Okay, let's see who has the whatchamacallit. Okay, that machine has the seed. We're going to
Here.
what do we do?
Shame, the only thing I will be thinking about is what I've been thinking about.
I am his will. The foe bleeds.
Okay.
Your command. What is your will?
Yes, Commander.
I've been anticipating that letter and I got it.
Yeah. Well, could be. I'm not gonna say it could be a lot worse. That's
Hail.
that whatchamacallit it. That kind of oh, warp charging actually
Here.
makes you
It just sucks it comes along with the voice saying you're bad, you're worthless.
yeah.
In an instant.
Well, as long as at the end of the day you realize that the voice doesn't mean anything.
What is your will?
Here.
Okay.
My blade is
Your
yours.
orders?
I forgot to make sure this.
What were your
Slice.
thoughts? You trailed off.
Yep. I've forgotten. But as long as the voice don't mean much, in the grand scheme of things, right? But as long as you realize it doesn't mean much, it has some. Okay, how do I say this nicely about that voice in your head? It's not really out to get you at all, but it is trying its best to help you survive the situation that you are in right now.
Destroy, Commander.
But it is a little bit on the
It feels weighty.
yep. What is this?
Your orders?
I'm just
Harsh
looking for-
words, but from our interactions, you certainly ain't either of those, Selvala. You are a good soul. Oh, it censored me.
Yeah. It's that little voice is geared to help you go through and survive whatever it is that you're dealing with, and it does that at the cost of your livelihood. But you do survive, right? So it's not exactly
At your service. The Emperor.
okay.
What is your will?
The voice is toxic little bad and I never had it loud like this.
I am here
Yep.
to serve. Your orders?
Okay, so what's happening here?
Unleash me. Tor.
Standing ready. Taking position.
I want to see if this is going to be a little bit. I'm going to save here.
Caregiver struggles. Wish I had me some universal basic income.
Yep. I'm going to use Smite.
Oh, it can get loud. But if that toxic voice never mattered when it was quiet, then it doesn't matter when it's loud.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. I thought it didn't trigger. Oh well.
Standing ready.
Your command. Yes, Commander.
Your command. For Titan.
I did have something strange happen last night when I was trying to fall asleep. I heard a knock that sounded like someone knocking in front of me on like a hard metal / plastic sound. I swear if I wake.
Oh, okay. If you're starting to hear knocks and stuff,
Up and find out I am someone else playing Ancestors Simulator / simulation.
if you're starting to hear knocks and stuff, it could be a good time to look into some therapy. But I mean, I'm not going to assume anything.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, I get that all the time. It's a form of sleep paralysis.
Oh, okay. If it's sleep paralysis, it should be fine.
I think that was a one of.
Here to serve. Your orders?
Tor.
Standing ready.
But yeah, don't assume.
Yeah, I thought
anything.
so
Yep.
too.
Massive.
See ya, sleepy time for me. Hopefully.
Yep.
Sleep paralysis doesn't just manifest in visual hallucinations, but has audio as well.
Yeah, that didn't actually give me the seeds.
Have a good rest, Selvala. Just focus on getting to sleep.
Your command.
Yep. Usually, what is it? 99% of mental health issues come from lack of sleep. That's not a good statistic, by the way, but from my experience, personally, from my personal experience, I'll say that
I'm here to serve.
mental health issues come from lack of sleep as a starting point. So get sleep if you can,
What is your will?
and don't worry if you can't. Doesn't. Okay, just give me a second. I need to. Dominion. But yeah, sleep, sleep, sleep. Wait, what's this? Wait, that was a bug of some sort. What was that?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Here.
Your orders? It will be done.
Grab some seeds.
I am here to serve.
Okay.
The Emperor lights our path.
Unleash me. At once.
There you are.
Securing position. Taking cover.
Arms at the ready.
Okay.
At your service.
Let's go ahead and bring you to a good Granada location. How strong is your throwing arm? Strong enough to Kragden frag?
Yes, Commander. Opening fire.
Bye-bye.
Get down!
Oh, okay. That's a bit of a
My blade is ever ready.
obscure reference, isn't it? Wait, is Get Down even an obscure reference?
Moving swiftly.
I mean, Iron Mouse sang it, so...
He had.
You have been judged. I will fire when ready. Here. At once. At once, Commander.
I will hold them here.
Come on, get closer. Move up.
You fight.
Okay, you're stunned. Teleporte. Execute. Shoo.
Even the Eldar webway outposts became dens of the worst Deegan stuff you could imagine. Flesh manipulation, savory but with an L, extreme substances, and consentless bad touch.
Excuse me. One more.
Sanctified and purged.
Hooray. I wonder if I could actually end this battle soon. There's gonna be 3 more units, I think.
Yes, Commander. Taking position.
This species-wide Rob Zombie film script kept going until the combined emotions of the very psyker-heavy Eldar formed together in the warp and created the god of excess, Slaanesh.
Okay. So I guess the Eldars are a little bit of a slave to their...
What is your will?
Oh, I can't use that word even. Yep, they're a little bit too much into the substances. I'll say that, I guess. Oh no.
What's this? The Emperor's dogs?
Slaanesh's birth was very violent, and it sent a psychic shockwave that wasted 99% of the Eldar population across the galaxy. Their souls were then sucked into and consumed by Slaanesh.
Wow, Soul Sucker. I hardly know her.
And even a giant hole into the warp from reality was formed, called the Eye of Terror. Asterisk even created a...
Yep. Darn it. I moved in too close.
Unleash me.
I guess the Disruptor Skull could help? Yep. Disruptor, I hardly know her. End the Overwatch. Nope.
Yes, Commander.
At your service.
The only Eldar that survived were the small amount of Eldar that actually wanted to get away from the Deegan nonsense and left on craft worlds to the edges of the galaxy.
Firing now!
Deep, 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 beep, 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 beep.
The Eldar in the webways were protected, but they didn't stop their Deegan behavior and became the druggery. The craft worlders became the Ildari.
Opening fire!
I hope this guy flies off the edge. Not quite.
Your orders?
Your command.
Standing ready.
Okay, so I'm going to use the group teleporte over here.
We travel unseen paths.
I'm going to use one of these.
Slaanesh then topped off her violent birth by wasting all the Eldar gods, only a small handful escaped.
Get dunked on!
Justice.
Okay. You have 1
I
AP
is
left.
the Emperor.
What is this? Oh, units moving in close gets some attacked, I guess. Okay.
No match for the Emperor's chosen.
Ka'in was shattered into pieces. Segeric fled so deep into the webway that almost no one can find him. Isha, who was about to be consumed by Slaanesh, but Nurgle wasn't to flex on the new god. By stealing Isha from Slaanesh. Asterisk wanted.
That's all of them, Commander. However,
Okay.
I sense there are disturbances in the walk below. The tech priest will extract your brothers shortly. Do your best to keep them alive, will you?
Damn it.
Another foul seed claimed.
Okay, so I'm going to use the Overwatch against one set of enemies. So here's one. Here's another.
And Eniad, who is currently in the lore, somewhat resurrected, and the Inari are trying to finish reviving them.
I will hold them here.
Okay.
Foul heresy approaches.
Okay.
We sense them. The enemy is wounded.
What is your will?
What is your status? Okay, so I think everything's been revamped.
My blade is yours.
Matthias.
Now, the Eldar's only goal is to survive, defeat Slaanesh, and re-establish themselves as the top species in the galaxy. A very difficult task considering their extreme numerical disadvantage.
Good. What about you?
And the fact that Slaanesh isn't done with them. Every Eldar that perishes gets eaten by the god of excess.
Foe destroyed, Commander.
Let's see.
Taking position. Yes,
Okay, a little psychic onslaught. Nice.
The Eldari kinda circumvent this by holding soul stones that trap their souls before they go to the warp. The Druggari avoid this by feeding Slaanesh with their degenerate behavior.
what is your will?
Can I craze you? Oh, we could do a provoke.
Your orders?
Let's use one of these free smites.
Feel my wrath.
match for the Emperor's chosen.
Okay, let's use one of these. Gate of Infinity. And you know what? Let's just move everybody nice and close to you.
It's interesting about the druggery in that they have to be taught at birth how to be horrible monsters. Otherwise, if they don't feed Slaanesh, she will slowly consume their souls while they still live.
Okay. So you have 2 more actions, right? We have 3 more actions. Let's stun you.
Purified darkness.
And we're done with this mission.
The Aegis shields us.
Teleport coordinates locked. Initiating sequence.
And we're done for today. Victory!
Huzzah!
Let's see our what we got. We have a Justicar rank 4. We don't need one. This is a silencer with an arc upgrade and ammo upgrade. It's meh. What is this? Afflicts Purge. Nope. This is what we need to look at. Okay, so this is a increased focus. 4 strike bonus. +1 damage for 4 strikes. +1 damage for 4 strike. Meh. What about this one? Psychotroche Granada tier 2 makes them crazed. This is completely useless. Let's see if Manta... Okay, you are just one, like, ever so little XP away from getting promoted. Alright, Artemis, what is your promotion? I wanted one for you here for upgrading this range. The question is, do you want... What is this? This is Vortex of Doom. Blast an area at 10, deals 6 damage, no stun. Do we even need this? I'm going to have a look here. This is price of power. Psychic Shriek, autos. Okay, so we either go with this that gives us a chance to get an extra warp charge when using a warp charge. Yeah. I don't think the extra range is going to be important. Teleport boost is more important. Price of power is more important. And giving one more stun. This might be good as well. Yeah. Ray, level 9 Artemis. And Manta, you are level 8. So with this, we could go with more crit percentage. Increased auto damage is good as well. This ability doesn't stun, so there's that. Just a little bit under leveling. Okay, so with that, it is now time for us to call it a video. Look at all of the subscriptions we got today. I'm so happy. I want to thank Hodor, Baron, Diesel Boy, and CFT Art, the Ice Knight. Thank you for all your subscriptions. Hopefully you'll be able to enjoy my live streams whenever we're having a bit of a live stream session. But feel free to just say hi in the chat. And I want to thank all those people who were just here earlier. But of course, last but not least, do consider joining the membership program. We're 2 members away to get our next tier.
But our new friends.
Yep, Apilux, Manda, Rafa Vega Chapa, Techno, Amish Slam, and Bretonian. Thank you for being members at the time of streaming, getting to watch a bit early, getting some cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. So feel free to check that out if you so wish. I might need to actually do more membership program type stuff on the screen, on the main game screen, so the people are so that you get acknowledged on there as well. It's not a hard thing, just needs a little bit more screen revenue. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If you like the video, if you enjoy it, subscribe if you want to see more. Click on the bell to get notified when I go live. But that's gonna be it for today. It's me, I'm Big, and I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Bye for now. Have a good day, everyone. See you guys tomorrow, where we'll be on the bed, but probably try to sit up.
Have a good day, Biggie and all. _ Biggie love.
I would so love to be able to send all of you guys over to a streamer I love, but that's not available on YouTube yet. Go watch Grappler. Look him up. He's pretty amazing.